Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
Although we could see you on the monitor here, we couldn't actually hear what you were saying. You certainly appeared to be very emotional. I'm not expecting you to repeat what you said verbatim. Can you give us some of the highlights, please?
Well, I think the main thing was, of course, talking about the organization, Bob and Lisa, how they put all the pieces together by hiring the right people, and they've been doing that for many years. I thank my fellow teammates. I definitely thanked our whole entire coaching staff.
What did you say about Alexia?
I was going to get to that. I was going to work my way down to that. I talked about special thanks to Mark Trestman and Scott Milanovic for really helping me become the quarterback that I was able to be this year. And then, of course, I got to Alexia and just thanked her. I mentioned before, I mean, she has really taught me about strength and courage. The fight that she had to go through. And I just, thank God for allowing us to share some more moments here on earth. And, it just touches my heart because, this is the things that we were looking forward to. One was getting back on the football field. Two was, trying to get back to our normal life, and we always talked about one day being in this position once again in terms of being honored and playing for a championship. So, when I look back at the whole thing, it's just something that really touches my heart.
Anthony, when Scott was up here before, he talked about how special it was to win this award, being here and being able to play in the Grey Cup. For you, is it more or less the same thing, but that much more because of everything that you went through last year, to be in this position now and again, win the award and being able to maybe culminate it on Sunday?
Yeah, to win this award, whether it would have been here or anywhere else in the CFL, it wouldn't have made a difference for me. The fact that I was able to come back and play at a high level was very special. To have my wife be there for the first game and be there throughout the whole entire season has been special. And we've always talked about the whole new appreciation that we have for life, and this year was very special for us because we just wanted to get back to some kind of normal life, and football was part of it. So I mentioned it many times before how much I appreciate things a lot more. So to win this award, it's a special feeling that I just can't compare to my last experience when I won it back in 2003.
Have you been able to actually sit back and appreciate the whole thing, because it's all happened very fast and you're focused on football? Winning this award right now, is this something that maybe in a week, 2 weeks, and a month from now, you'll sit back and say, like, wow, this actually happened?
I'm sitting back right now. I think before this year, or let me stop by saying, if it would have happened in years past, I wouldn't have thought about it much, and like you said, until about maybe a couple weeks after the season. But right now, no, I'm thinking about it and absorbing every single moment right now. And this week has not been that fast for me. I mean, I'm really sitting back and kind of enjoying the moments of being here, not only playing for the Grey Cup, but playing at home. So I just know how rare that is, how rare of an opportunity it is, and here it is facing us.
Get to that point when most athletes their performance starts to decline at that age?
I think when you look at the quarterback position, you really got to throw the age out the window. You've seen a lot of quarterbacks in this league play into their late 30s and early 40s. And, that experience that you gain year in and year out, a lot of organizations want that. I mean, it took me many years to have an organization trust me in terms of let me take over a football team. And in 2000, when Tracy Henry retired, they decided to do that. And I don't want to lose that. So for me, I don't think I'm 36 years old at all. I mean, when I'm out there competing and playing, I still feel like a young kid out there. It's only the young players who remind me that I'm old when they talk about you know, I started, you know, football in 1994, and, you know, some of these guys were born in 1985, and I started high school in 1986. So they remind me quite often of where I'm at. But to me, when I really don't look at the age factor, because, you know, I'm just out there really having fun and enjoying this entire season.
Well, it sounds an awful lot like what Dame and Allen used to say, or did say, right?
Last question.
It wasn't about age, it was about enjoying the game and having fun.
Well, I think for me this year, you know, there was a chance that I wasn't going to come back. And then once I decided to come back, it was just like, wow, I was just so excited to get back on that football field. And I really felt like a rookie all over again. But the difference was I actually knew what I was doing this time. And, you know, everything that has happened with my wife has really changed my outlook on everything that I perceive in life, and that includes football. So I'm able to go out there and really absorb this, because, you know, because it was almost taken away from me. And I know at one point it is going to end. I mean, I'm going to be finished and it's going to be done. But you know, when I talk about I enjoy the moment, I enjoy the moment for those two reasons. One, because I almost did not come back, and two, I know how close I am to the end of my career.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So what
I'm trying to look at the camera.
Sure, I forgot how it worked.
Jamie?
Thank you.